Hi, it's Greg Park Your Car here, and today we are at the Franklin Mountains State Park. It's a wonderful urban park right outside the border town of El Paso, Texas. And if you're going to come camping here, it's very rustic, very primitive. There's no water, there's no electric. You pretty much have to be self-contained, and you can tent it as well, or RV it, but you have to be self-contained. But it's beautiful, beautiful trails here. There's even a cave that we hiked, fantastic sunsets, and why not? Let's do a tour of the park and campground. And for those of you that have been watching my videos, I'd like to thank you. And if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe so you do not miss anything. It's free to subscribe. So here's the tour of the park and the campground. Enjoy.
Hello everyone, this is Lorraine again, heading to yet another Texas state park. This one was called the Franklin Mountains State Park. It was right outside of El Paso. They try to compare this park to Central Park, but I really don't see any comparison other than that it's in a big city. That area we just saw there was the visitor center. They had a great visitor center. Lots of interactive things to do in there. From there, we took this little nature walk trail. We were hoping to see lots of different birds here, except the only problem was that there was no bird food in any of the bird feeders. Hence the lack of birds at this nature walk. But it was still kind of fun to walk around and check out all the different things there. Then from there, we went and we checked out the RV loop. This is the one loop that has sites that are big enough for bigger RVs. And it seems to be a little bit flatter here than some of the other loops. But to me, it just looks like a giant parking lot, and it's not really my cup of tea. But I suppose if you have a huge, giant RV, this is the place for you. These campsites don't have any electricity or dump stations or water. So that is probably why the sites are fairly cheap. Again, we have the state park pass, which allows us to get half-price camping on days 2, 3, 4. I think we paid a total of $30 for the 2 nights that we were here. Now we are heading over to, what is this? Looks like a picnic area. Picnic area heading up towards a hike we did. We did this amazing hike towards up into the mountains for the Aztec caves. But before we went up to the caves, I had to make a pit stop at this pit toilet. These are composting toilets, and they really do a great job of keeping them clean and smell-free. After the pit toilet, we started hiking up this gravel trail towards the caves. Now, up in this area, if you're interested in tent camping, these are walk-up sites where they have little picnic tables, shelter, a little fire pit, and you can walk up and set up your tent up there. Then this gravel trail went all the way up the mountain to the tippy top where we saw, oh, we're not there yet. Now there's a close-up view of the campground that I was just describing, where you can walk in, set up your tent. Oh, these are really nice. Beautiful view of the mountains, your own personal cactus, picnic table, a shelter, a tent pad. And now, finally, we are arriving at the Aztec Cave Trail. Jumping the gun on that one. Sorry, everyone. Anyway, here we are, heading up to the caves. This was one of the coolest hikes that I've done in a long time. It was pretty strenuous, but only 1.2 miles, I believe. So, well worth it. If you're looking for a really great hike, take this hike. The caves were amazing. There were 3 caves in all, And way down there is where we started, where our van is parked. This definitely was a place where the Native Americans came, the American Indians came, because you could see that they had fires in there. Now, off we go. We passed this before. It must be some kind of picnic area. And we're heading to the long road because this campground is rather large. And we did not have a reservation. We were lucky enough to come the day of, and the park ranger gave us site number 37. We trusted him to pick out a good site, and he really did. I couldn't have done a better job myself. He gave us a site at the very end, overlooking the mountains. There's the van, and site 37. We had a really nice spot here. It was fairly level, so we didn't have too many problems with that. And then if we did have a tent, we can set it up right over here. Nice flat tent pad. And then up this little path was our own little picnic table, fire pit, and little shelter, and a barbecue, and a garbage pail. And then right on the other side of our campsite was another pit toilet. There was a men's room, very clean. They came in while we were there, and they hosed the whole thing down, mopped it, scrubbed it, refilled all the toilet paper. Really clean pit toilet. It's nice to have that. At night, also, we had such an amazing view of the sunset. So right by our van was this little scenic overlook that we're going to head up now. And when the sun was setting, it was so beautiful. Look at this. Look at this beautiful sunset. I give it a thumbs up here at the Franklin Mountain State Park.
Well, this has been the tour of the Franklin Mountains Park and Campground outside of El Paso, Texas. A beautiful, beautiful park. And if you liked the video, please give me a like. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.